Well, good morning, everyone. Team, let's start the session for today. Meanwhile, others can join parallelly. So, in the yesterday's session, team, we have completed with our legal entity configurations in the system, and then we have seen legal entity HCM information team. So, as I told you, every legal entity when we configure in the system, we should also create them as a legal employer, PSU, and country specific LDG information we have to map. So for that matter, for every legal entity, after we defining what we have team, legal entity HCM information task. For every legal entity, we have legal entity HCM information task team, right? So that how to work on we have seen team. And then yesterday I have completed the concept of actions and action reasons team. So what are actions, action reasons, for what purpose we have them in the system, we have seen team. Today we are going to start with a new concept called team lookups in the system. What do you mean by lookups team? Okay. What do you mean by lookups team? One of the utmost important configuration. You go to any implementation team, definitely you will be working on this. Without this, never expect any implementation team. It's a very basic requirement in every project you will experience from the client. We have something called lookups. What do you mean by lookup? See team, you go to any screen in the Fusion system team. Okay, forget about this theme. Okay, why this is coming in different color? Don't get confused. Someone customized the themes in the system team. That is why that we will see in the sandbox classes team. Okay, so here you go to any screen. It might be a configuration screen. It might be a transactional screens in any module. Not about core HR. For example, team, I'm going to my client group, new person. I'm going to the hiring transaction screen. Once we hand over the system to the client, if they started using, let's suppose team, they're going to hire an employee and HR hiring an employee. So see team, when I came here to hire an employee screen, I have different tabs, identification, person info, employment info, compensation, like that team. Every screen in the Fusion system designed by Oracle and delivered by Oracle, right? On every screen, we will have different attributes coming up team. For example, hire date, action, reason, legal employer, last name, first name, title, middle name, gender. These all are standard attributes team. Here, if you could notice, some of the fields, let's say last name, first name, they are open fields team. I can write something in that as a HR while I'm hiring the employee. Some fields, if you notice, let's say title is there, coming with some drop down values, doctor, miss, Mr., or gender is there. If I come here a team, drop down is coming, male, female. Okay. Then if I come here team, that's okay. These are legal employers team. Whatever that we configure here, they will show in the drop down. But remaining fields, if you observe team, some fields coming with a list of drop down values, or else if I go to next tab. Okay, so let me give the mandatory fields here, right team? So whatever that we configured only I will use. Why should I use others? TCS India we defined now. Let me hire the employee in that only. The LDG not mapped. Okay, fine. Let me use any existing one then. Okay, now see team. Now see team, I'm trying to use one of the existing legal entity in the system. So some random information, mandatory fields I'm filling up team. So if I go to next tab, every screen in the system. Next, if I go to next tab team, person info tab. If I come here, phone details, if I plus icon team, see, I'm getting these drop down values, second phone, work phone, or if I come to country code, the list of drop down team, or if I come to email details tab, if you click on the drop down, email type field, work email, home email, or marital status, single, married, widowed, who give all these values to the fields? Who given all these values to the fields? These are lookups in the system. Look up. what we are looking up for the field. So the list of values that are available to the seeded Oracle delivered fields in the system, they are called as lookups. What are lookups, team? The list of values, the list of values that are available to the standard or seeded Oracle delivered fields on any screens of the Fusion application, they are called as lookups in the system, team. Now you understand, right? What are lookups in the system? On every page, see example, I am on hire an employee screen. It could be any screen in the Fusion system. Whatever Oracle delivered standard fields are there. If a field comes with a list of drop-down values, they are called as lookups, and we have the scope of customizing them. Let's say my client telling me, Kumar, on my hiring screen, person information tab, whenever HR hiring the new employee in the system, Kumar, here in the email type field, I want one more value, Kumar, something like personal email or emergency email. Or Kumar, here I want something like emergency phone type. Or here under marital status, I want something like living together. Some value my client expecting additionally to be given. By default, Oracle standardly delivers all these values team for the fields with list of drop down. But we have also the scope of customizing them. We can get the requirement from the client and we can able to customize these values team. That is called as look up. If you break it, look up what we are looking up for that field to capture team. The list of values that are available to the seeded Oracle delivered fields on any screens in the Fusion application, they are called as lookups. How we can configure them, team? Let me go to setup and maintenance team. We have our task, right, team? What is that? Setup and maintenance. Come to setup and maintenance team. Under workforce deployment, we can search with team. See, for lookups, we don't have a single task team. So if you want to configure the lookups for all the individual business objects for different screens, we have different tasks available team. You search like this, okay? Manage percentile, look up percentile. So team, whenever you're searching for the lookups related setups in the system team, you search like this because for lookups, we have different individual task names. So all tasks in the lookup name, whatever we have under this offering, all the tasks are resultable here team. See, when I search, manage geography lookup, manage legal entity lookup, org structure lookup, location lookup. Okay, then manage job lookups, manage position lookups. Okay, then country wise, we have some additional tasks also available team. Then manage person lookup. Now we are on team person information screen of the employee. So in these first two tabs, if any lookups I want to configure team, manage person lookups I have. Then I have manage employment lookups team. See here, manage where is it? Work terms and assignment lookups team. So if I come to this third tab, on this tab, if I want to configure any fields with list of drop down, then I have work terms and assignment lookup. Then we have payroll lookups. We have absences lookup. So for all the different business objects team, okay, let's say team, while I'm configuring this jobs in the system, on that screen, manage job when I'm creating the job, on that screen, if I have any fields with list of drop down, if I have to configure, I have a separate task, manage job lookups or manage position lookup. On this position configuration screen, if any fields I have to customize team, manage position lookup. Okay. Or we completed our locations already team. On this location screen, if I have any list of drop down value fields are there, if I have to customize them, I have to go to location lookup, organization lookup for these divisions, departments, everything. So for different business object, we have individual task names to configure team. So lookups, you have to choose the right task here team. Now my requirement is what team? My client telling me, Kumar, on this person information tab, while we hiring the employees Kumar, here I want email type. In this, I want one more value, Kumar, personal email. Then you go to manage person lookups team. So if you want to configure any of the fields in identification and person info, go to manage person lookups team. Come to manage person lookups team. Okay. Here you will find all that fields with a list of drop down available team. See, when you come to manage person lookup, you have here team. See, phone type. This is what for this team. Phone type. This field we have here team. Then we have citizenship status team. Okay, per citizenship status. If I come here team, somewhere I can find here. If I expand here, okay. See, citizenship status. If I give something team here, the status active, expired, that field is this one team. Then we have team title. So on the very first tab team, I have the title, right? Dr. Miss, Mr. Miss. Okay. Then email type. See, here I have that team. Email type. That field name is. Then what we have team? Ethnicity. Highest education level. See team, we have that team. Highest education level. Okay. Then we have team religion, passport, visa. Somewhere we'll get all this stuff also team. Where are they? See passport type team. Passport type team. Okay. Then also we will get some more options coming up here team. See marital status, MAR status, that is marital status. Every field with a list of drop down team we can find in the respective task here. So come to the respective task, manage person lookups team. Now go to that particular lookup field. Where is that team? Let's say I want to customize this email type. My client telling me, Kumar, I want here new value, something called personal email should come. Then go to that type team, select that email type. So team, this is the lookup type of field team, email type. And here we have for that email type, the lookup codes available team. What are they? Whatever that you are seeing here team. Okay. Okay. Here we have see team, personal email, work email, home email. Okay. But Kumar, in the back end, when you come to that field of email type, okay, you are seeing these all values for that. Work email, home email, already someone defined personally, but they are not showing up, Kumar, to me. Only two are coming. They were not enabled. See, only these two are enabled team. Work email, home email. The remaining things were not enabled team. That is why they are not showing. Only whatever enabled, they are showing team. So here we have to come to the respective lookup task, respective field, the lookup field. Then you have to configure the lookups here team. Here, before getting into the configuration team, we can come, you can add the code delete. Within lookups team, we have lookup configuration level. What is that team? Types of lookups team. Whenever you are attending the interview team, you will get a question. What are lookups? How many types of lookups we have in the system? So when it comes to lookups team, we have total these three types of lookups in the system. What are they? User defined, system defined, and extensible. User defined, system defined, and extensible. These are the three types of lookups we have in the system team. An important interview question to be noted team. Okay. Okay. So here when you come, user defined, system defined, extension type. So while you are working in the lookups also, when you come to the respective configuration task, when you pick up the respective lookup field, immediately you have to come and check out whether what type of lookup. See, lookup configuration level. For some of them, you will see extension. Then if I go to some ethnicity is there. If I go here, team, you might see here this coming as user. Some you will see as system. So user defined, system defined, extensible. What are they, team? See, when you are configuring the lookups, team, based upon the lookup type, you have the leverage to handle the codes here, team. If it is a, excuse me, if it is a user defined lookup, team, you can add and you can delete whatever you want. See, team, I have different values, team. I can delete whatever Oracle delivered existing ones also. See, I can delete and I can add whatever I want. See, if I keep my cursor, I have delete option. Okay, whatever in use we cannot do that, but whatever as unused, team, you can do that. So you can have all the options, team. You can delete, you can add whatever you want in the system, team. User defined means you can add and delete whatever the lookup codes you want to do in that particular lookup, team. If it is a system defined, for few of them, team, whenever we configuring, team, we will see the lookup type will come as user. If it is system, if it is a system defined lookup, you cannot add or delete anything, team. Whatever Oracle delivered in the system, we have to use that values only. You don't have the provision to add or delete any value in that respective lookup, team. Very important understanding. Don't get carried away here. If the lookup type is system defined, you have to use whatever Oracle delivered system values only. You cannot add, you cannot delete, team. If it is user defined, team, you can add and delete whatever the lookup codes to that respective field, team. If it is extension type, even now our email type that I'm configuring is of extension type. If this is extension type, team, we can add and delete our custom ones. Oracle delivered seeded ones we cannot touch. For example, email type I came, team, our lookup. Work email, home email, Oracle delivered. When I keep my cursor here, team, cross icon faded out, not coming to me. Means what? Oracle delivered code I cannot delete. But this one, see, someone like you and me defined customly, personal email, team. If I come, I have a delete option, see, team, I can delete that. See? But Oracle delivered one, when I keep my cursor, cross icon faded out, team. That is what the fundamental difference. If you see this matrix, you can easily understand, team. Extension, add and delete whatever the custom codes you want to that. Seeded values of Oracle you cannot delete. System defined, no option to customize. No addition, no deletion. Whatever Oracle delivered values, you have to use that only, team. User defined, you can play around. You can add and delete whatever you want in the system, team. So that is the 3 lookup configuration levels or lookup types we have in the system, team. So let us configure, team. Now my requirement is what, team? Here my client expecting personal email. So I came to the respective task, the respective lookup. Now here lookup codes plus icon, and I'm configuring it, team. Code I am giving something like PM, personal email. Then while you configuring, team, sequence, here when I click on the drop down, work email came first. Then under home email, why? Sequencing order, sorting you can give. See, for work email, number 1 is there. Home email, number 2. So as per the sequence, it is coming. Now what I will do is, team, I will give number 0 because 0 because 0 is above 1, right? Let me give 0. So first our value will display, then work email, then home email. Accordingly, it will come, team. So make it enable, then only it will come in the front end. Start date, end date, you can give, team. So I'm giving 1/1/1951. Then end date is not mandatory. You can give as of now if you want, team, 4712. As of now, if you want, you can give like this. Later on, if you want to change this also, you can do that, team. Then the meaning, what we are passing in the meaning column, that will show in the front end in the UI, team. So here you detailedly write it. Personal email. Okay. Personal email. Description is optional, not required. So team, lookups we can configure or customize like this. Come to the right task, come to the respective field, check out what type of lookup field that is, what leverage you have in adding and deleting. Now see like this, I added and I have given the value. Okay. Now let me go to save and close team. Let me go to save and close team. Now let me come here. Let me go back and let me reperform the transaction and checkout team here. Hire an employee. Okay. Let me perform the hiring transaction team. So randomly I'm giving some characters here. Let me go to next button team. Now you check out in the front end. Now you check out in the front end. Okay. If you scroll down team, email details, click on plus icon. Here, my personal email, someone working with me parallelly, yeah? School email also someone defined, that's okay. Personal email, see, that too it stood first in the list, ascending order to descending order, the sequence what we given team, see? So this is how team lookups in the system will be configured. See, example, I have taken email type. It could be anything. Next, you want marital status. Then go to that team, marital status, this particular field. You want to customize team. Come here. Marital status is of user defined. We have team. You can add whatever you want here, team. Click on plus icon. Huh? So let's say I'm giving team something like LM. Okay. Sequence 0. Okay. Start date, end date, you can give team. Then I can go with something like 471. Even if you don't give started end date, also system will consider team, not an issue. Then let's say team, I'm giving some value as of now. Okay, living together something. Save and close. Save and close. Now you come and check out team. Just go back and reperform the transaction again. Team, hire an employee. Okay, in one of the existing legal employer, I'm doing team. Then let me go to next button and check out team. Check out team. Here if I come marital status, the living together option came here. I can give. See? So like this team. The only thing is we have to rightly pick up the task name. So whatever the screen we are team, more or less as per that particular screen name, the task name also will be coming up team. Person lookups if you want to configure. Next, if you go to employment info team, wherever terms assignment will come. For that, we have manage terms and assignment lookup task team. So like this team, lookups we can able to configure in the system. Now I want to tell you one more important aspect in lookup. Immediately in the interview also team. What are lookups? Then how many types of lookups we have? That is a question. You might be answering it. Then the extension, they will ask you, can we maintain country-specific validation for the lookups in the system? What is that country-specific validation? My client telling me, my client telling me, Kumar, whenever HR, see, always the validation will take place, the person who accessing the screen team. My client telling me, Kumar, whenever our HRs from Indian country, means in my requirement, if you see, my client have different legal entities in different countries. In India, they have 3-4 companies. In US, they have 2-3. My client telling me, Kumar, in Indian country, okay, whenever the HR is hiring in any Indian based companies, Kumar, I don't want this living together should show. In United States or in Canada, I want this marital status in the drop down, this value should show, Kumar. In India, I don't want this value to be showing. If at all a HR from India hiring an employee in their companies, I don't want this living together to be shown to them. Only for the country US and Canada, I want this option, Kumar. Can we achieve that? In an interview, never expect straightforward question, what is tags, what are lookups, like that. They will give you a scenario and they will ask you how you can accommodate that. We have to tell, we have a functionality in the system, we can achieve that. Within lookups team, whenever you configuring the lookups, we have tags concept here. This one you ignore team. Someone defined this column as part of executable flex field, that ignore. Here you can come to tags team. Within lookups, we have a concept called tags. What are tags, team? Country specific validation if you want to implement in the system. We have tags feature in the application, team. What are tags? Country respective validation. If I keep open, no tag, this value is universal in the system for this field, team. Means no validation I am setting up. Whatever the HR from whatever the country hiring, this value will openly show to everyone, team. But my client telling Kumar, in Indian country that should not be visible. Only in United States and Canada only that should come. In India, it's not legal. We don't want that option to be coming up. Let's say, team, when you are configuring the lookups only, come to that lookup value, that what you have defined, team, the lookup field. Here, if you could go to your manage geographies, team, this task, all country codes we will get, team. For India, country means what in Fusion? Country code IN. Canada, CA. United States, US. For Australia, AU. Right? Germany, like every country, we have the country codes, right, team? So within lookups, we have an important extension concept called tags. While you creating a value for that particular field, you can enable the tags, team. I don't want in United States, exclude that country, team, minus IN. So if you exclude that, team, in that country, the value will not be shown. So the validation will always takes place. The HR person who log in, who performing based on his country information, because every person when we hiring, we will hire an employee in so-called legal employer. That HR is also an employee, right? His record will be there. He might be hired in some legal employer from some country. So always the validation will take place from that particular person, team. Okay. So if you keep minus IN, you are excluding the country India. Remaining all countries, the value will show. Whenever HR hiring the employee, in the remaining HRs, other country HRs, when they're hiring, the value will show to them on that screen, team. But for Indian country HRs, it won't be shown. If not that, you can handle that in a different way also. Kumar, I want them only in US and Canada. So you can include them with like this, plus US, comma, plus CA. Only in these two countries, I want them to enable. Rest of them, it will disable, teams. So either you can use plus or minus concept, up to you, how you are handling the system, team, or multiple combinations also. My client have presence in US, Canada, Australia, India. My client telling, Kumar, in US, Canada, it should come. In India and Australia, it should come in US, Canada, it should come. In US and Canada, it should come. In India, it should not be available. And even in Australia also, it should not be available, Kumar. Then you can go with multiple combinations also. Plus US, plus CA, then minus IN, comma, minus AU. You can go with plus and minus combinations also, team. So the ultimate concept in tag is, if you're enabling plus to the country, you are enabling for that country. Minus to that country code, you are disabling for that country, team. So tags concept is something country specific validation for that value visibility in the front end to be decided. We can achieve that in the system, team. So that is the concept of tags in the system, team. Tags in the system, team. So whatever the countries you have, team, go to manage geographies, get the country code from that. So in 5 countries your client have present, 6 country. Client will tell in what countries they want the visibility, what countries they don't want. It's their requirement, team. So we will enable the country codes for that value accordingly, team. So this is about lookups configuration in the system, team. Save and close. So while we configuring the lookups, team, our main concentration to be, first of all, on which screen we are working, for which field, and that particular screen, what is the individual task name we have. For example, team, I'm going to jobs screen next. Okay. If I go to manage jobs, team, on that I would have different fields coming up, team. If I search team, manage job lookups is their team. If I come here on that job configuration screen, I have these fields with list of drop down coming. So I can come and I can able to configure it accordingly. Job function, manager level. These are the fields with list of drop down while we configuring that job. Then for position, then for locations. Next, for every individual task, we have the respective lookups team. And for any of the configuration, if you don't find the individual task team, one super task is there. What is that? Search with come here. You might not find them directly here, team. Come to the universal search. It is very important. Many of you will not tell team. You have a confusion, team. Simple. Kumar, I am not exactly understanding which screen related to which task name of lookup. You are not clear with that. Simply manage common lookup. You search with a task called manage common lookup. This is a master task for all type of fields in the system. It's global task. Okay. Hope you understand, right? One of my friend is telling, or one of my, here I can see already in the chat board, one question came from Amar. Kumar, how can we find out for which screen what lookup task name is? Sensibly, we have to understand. Means with the similar names only, the lookup task name also will be there. But even then, you are not clear. Okay. How you can configure? Simply come to manage common lookup. You are at least clear with your field, right? What you want to configure. Search with the field in the meaning. Okay. See, marital search. I got here, see, marital status. What I defined now, the living together. See, marital status. Or email. See, email type. What we configured now, the lookup codes are coming. This is a master task, simplest task. Be clear what field, search with that field name directly here. That will result team. Select that, then the code you can come and define team. This is very easy, right? You can able to handle any field now, right? There is no confusion with the lookup task name, what you have. So this is the feature we have team. This is a global task for lookups. Manage common lookup. You can come and you can configure any lookup field in the system team. If you are not 100% damn sure with the individual lookup task name, what you have to refer for that respective field team. Clear? So this is about team, the concept of lookups. The list of values that are available to the seeded Oracle delivered fields on any screens of the application. It's not about only hire an employee screen. Example to make you understand, I came to this screen team. But every screen in the system, whatever the list of drop-down value fields are there, you can able to customize them in the system team. Okay, customize them in the system team. That is about the concept of lookups in the system. So within lookups, we discussed what are the types and what is tag concept in the lookups team. So why I am telling you very important concept, it's a very common requirement, right? Whenever client using their system, they have to customize this according to their business requirements team. That is the reason I am telling you, definitely you will get a chance to work on this in the real-time projects. Hence, in the interviews also, definitely questions will be coming to you with respective to this team, right? Simple concept, but you have to understand the correct method or the process to follow. That's all team. Next, what we have team, furthermore configurations if we have to move. The next important configuration will be configuring the flex fields in the system. What we have team? We have a concept called, okay, DFF, or we have a concept called flex fields in the system team. The next configuration is what? Flex fields. What is that? Flex fields. The next 5-star market concept, definite concept, again in the interviews and also in the real-time projects when you are working, you have to work on these things. What are they team? Flex fields. So we have team three types of flex fields in the system team. When I say flex fields, we have total three types of flex fields in the system. What are they, team? What are they, team? Let me list down first of all, and I will explain you what are they. We have descriptive flex field, right, team? Descriptive flex field. Okay. In short, we call them as DFF. Okay. Then we have key flex fields. Key flex fields. KFF. And then team, we have something called extensible flex fields. So team, whenever we are talking about flex fields, we have to know what are the types of flex fields we have first of all, then we can understand what are they. So we have team total three types of flex fields in the system. Descriptive flex field, key flex field, extensible flex field. DFF, KFF, EFF. What are they, team? First of all, flex field means what, team? See, any screen you take, example, you come to this screen only, team, again, as we are in currently hiring an employee, you come to this screen, team. See, when I came to this screen, I could able to see different fields coming up. These all are Oracle delivered standard fields, team. Can we create on top of this any custom fields in the system? What is my client requirement? My client asking me, Kumar, can we create on top of Oracle delivered fields? Can we create any custom field to capture some additional information on this page? Flex field. Any custom field that can be flexibly configured on any screens of the Fusion application. That is a flex field concepting. Any field that can be flexibly configured. Any custom field that can be flexibly configured on any screens of the Fusion application on top of Oracle delivered seeded fields. They are called as lookups, team. Simple. Flex fields, team. Flex field means what, team? Any custom field that can be configured, flexibly configured on any screens of the Fusion application on top of Oracle delivered seeded fields. They are called as flex field. So every page Oracle standardly delivers the fields, team. So on top of that, can we create our own custom fields on the pages? We have that flexibility, team. We call them as flex fields. Among them, first we are going to start with the concept of DFF, descriptive flex field. These two things we will talk later, team. In payroll module, when we come, the very first concept I'm going to touch base, key flex fields, people group, cost allocation, team. When we come there, we will discuss what are the extensible key flex fields, team. Now we are going to start with our DFF. That is what we have in the list here, team. In here, DFF. Let us talk about that. Descriptive flex fields, the perfect apt example, definition is this one, team. So it's not restricted to one screen, team. You take any screens in the Fusion application, team. On top of Oracle delivered standard fields, if you want to customly create any fields, team, we call them as a DFF. But KFF for extensible, team, we have certain places Oracle designated. Everywhere we cannot define. But DFF concept is something, team, maximum modules you take, core HR, absence, payroll, talent, compensation, ORC, OLC. On every module on maximum screens, we have this concept of creating custom fields that is called as DFF, team, descriptive flex field, where we can customly created the fields on top of Oracle delivered. Let's assume a requirement like this, team. My client telling me, Kumar, In my company, Kumar, we will, whenever we hiring an employee, please give us a field like this, Kumar. Just a requirement I am putting here, team. All my employees will work on different projects, Kumar. I want to capture that project details. Okay. So don't ask me, we have an OTL module project cap. That's a different story. On hiring screen in core HR module, my client expecting here on the identification page itself while hiring the employee. Here, my client asking me a custom field like this, team. Employee project name or project details. Okay. This is a field my client expecting. And that field also should come with a list of drop downs like this, team. So all the projects of my client are like project A, project B, project C, project D, project E, okay. Then project etc. like that, team. So what is my client requirement, team? This is a requirement of my client. On the hiring screen, while we hiring an employee, team, on the identification page, whenever HR hiring, okay, on this screen, my client asking me, Kumar, I want this field to be creating. Customly, I want like this, how we have the fields, Kumar. I want something like employee project details. And I require the field should come with drop-down values, Kumar, like this. Project A, B, C, D, E, K. So while my HR is hiring the employees in the Fusion system, on the identification tab, my HR will capture employee project information also. He belonged to which project, A, B, C, D. This is my requirement, team. My client asking me new field, custom field to be created on the application. How I can do that, team? So this is concept of flex field, descriptive flex field. So team, first understand the requirement in which all screens, what all fields your client want to create. Then first be on that screen, team, on which screen you want to configure. Next question will be, wherever we want, I can define on this page. Here, empty space is there towards the right. So here I can define the flex field? No. Wherever I want, or let's say under worker type, can I create the field here, employee project detail field? No. Wherever I want, I cannot define team. On every screen, Oracle designated certain places in the system. For the flex fields to configure team, on every screen, Oracle designated certain places team. Where we have to come for that team, first be on the screen where you want to configure the flex fields team. Now I'm clear. On hire an employee task, on the identification page, my client asking me, create this custom field with list of drop-down values. So going forward, whenever we hiring the employee, we'll capture. So be on the screen. Follow the steps carefully, okay? Be on that screen, team, where you want to configure the flex field, custom field, okay? Then come to the right side, settings and actions button here, team. Come to the right side, settings and actions button here, team. Then under this settings and action, team, under administration, you have here highlight flex field. We have one task. What is that, team? Under administration, highlight flex field. So if I click on this, team, highlight flex field, just the page reloaded. See the, observe the page. Any changes have you noticed on this page so far? Anyone noticed it here? Nothing. Slightly, if I scroll down, something came here on the screen. They were highlighted, see, with the bold. These all fields looks normal, but these looks with bold. Descriptive flex field. These all things highlighted, team, see. So what is that, team? Whenever you be on the screen, see, for every screen, Oracle designated certain places, team, to configure the custom fields. We have to first find out that. So be on the screen, go to the right side settings and action, and under administration, you click on highlight flex fields, team, so that on that screen, whatever the flex fields are there, they will get highlighted, team. The DFF sections, see, this is one section, basic details. This is one section. This is one section. Like every page, we have different sections, team. So under which section we have the DFF possibility on that page, they will get highlighted. So team, in this identification screen, I don't have the provision under this section or under this section. I have the provision under personal details section. See, and what is the DFF section available team? If I keep my cursor over that information button, what is that pop-up coming? Information about the DFF section team. Person's attribute. The DFF section name is person's attribute. Code is per person's DFF team. So here, see, employee relation details, some field is there team. It is coming with bold and also coming with pencil. When I highlight the flex field, what is that team? See, as an implementation consultants team, if you want to know what all fields Oracle standardly deliver, what are customly defined, when you be on the screen and when you highlight the flex field team, this is something like you and me defined. Your previous batch people for whom that I completed that topic, they created that team. See, employee relation, that Oracle not delivered. Oracle delivered fields means no reaction here. But if it's a custom field, it will bold and a pencil symbol will come. You can identify on every screen by highlighting the flex fields team on that page, whatever the custom fields people defined team. So like this, even now I will show you that I will configure this particular field team. So once we deploy this also, our field also will bold like that team if we create customly. So first you be on the screen, highlight the flex fields you do team. So on that page, under which section we have that DFF section available, you can check out team. So on this page we have here. Now if I go to next tabs, let's say team, on person information tab, I'm going team, next tab, okay, person info. So here you also you can observe team. If you scroll down, something highlighted here under address. If I expand team, I have a DFF section team, person address usage attribute. So here I can define custom fields team. Then if I scroll down, okay, some places highlighted here also under legislative info team. See, person legislative info. So here I can define custom fields team. Then we have passport info. If I come to passport info team, something highlighted here, I have person passport legislative. So under this passport section, I can define custom fields. So whatever the sections, if I go to the next tab, employment info tab team, okay, here also we can see that. If I go to employment info tab, see, I have the DFF sections under this work relationship. Then here, there at the assignment level, we have the DFF sections available team. So whatever the sections available on the screens, they all will get highlights accordingly team. Whenever you highlight the flex field, it's not about only hire an employee team. You go to any screen in the system, first to be clear on which screen your client asking to configure the custom field. Then immediately what we have to do, we have to check whether on that page we have a provision to create or not. We don't have on every page that provision team. It's Oracle designated places in the system. There only we have to go and create. So check out how you can check out whether that screen is adaptable for custom field creation or not. Beyond the screen, highlight the flex field so that the available DFF sections on that page will get highlights. Now I'm clear. I have now got knowledgeable team. On this identification page, under personal details section, here I can define under date of birth, I can define custom fields. Now, okay, to start with the configuration. See, we cannot complete that today, but I will just navigate to the extent where we have to go to configure, and rest we will continue in tomorrow team. So here I have a DFF section team. Okay. Under personal details, I have a descriptive flex field section here. So to configure team, beside that, you have a hammer and wrench button. If I keep my cursor there, what is that team? Configure descriptive flex field. To click on that team, you will be landed upon one more tab here towards the right. See, manage flex fields, flex mode setup. So here you came to that particular DFF section team, person's attribute. The code is per person DFF. The available section here is the person's attribute per person DFF. When you click on this configure button, you will land upon this page team, person attribute. Then team, here you have an edit button. You click on edit button team, you will land upon this particular page. Edit descriptive flex field, person's attribute. The section name is person DFF. Here team we have global segments. When I use a word from now onwards, segment, I'm referring to field. Every field in the system, we call it as segment team. So when you come to the DFF section, person attributes, global segments, global fields, see, employee relation details. That is what you are seeing, team. Then PG, BU office location. See, these things you are seeing, team. See, PG, BU, employee relation details. You might get, Kumar, why for this pencil is coming, for this not? I will tell you in the tomorrow session. There are multiple ways to configure, team. When you configure the field with a different approach, that pencil will not come, only field will bold. Okay, that I will tell you. But see here, team, in this instance, someone defined employee relation, PG, BU office location. These are not Oracle delivered team. Someone defined in this demo instance team. So when I come to my DFF section, that respective fields in the backend I can see. So here, team, we have to come to global segment, click on plus icon. You will land upon create segment, create a field. So here we have to start building our new field in the system, team. So the concept of flex field is what, team? Creating custom fields on top of Oracle delivered fields on any pages of the Fusion application, team. So this requirement also, team, in every project that you are going to work, whether it is a small client, big client, whatever you are going to be part of, definitely you have to work on, because these are very basic requirements, team. Oracle client will not satisfy with what Oracle delivered fields. They always expect the customization team. They want some additional info to capture. Oracle have not delivered all the fields. We have to configure that team. So this is a very important configuration along with the lookups, what we have discussed, team. So I will continue from this in the tomorrow session. How to create that, we will create, we will deploy, and we will see how in the front end custom fields are coming up after we creating team. Okay. So let me save the Excel till here. So let me go to the questions for today, team. I can see a couple of questions in the chat board. Hello. Mehra, first question I can see from her. Hi Kumar, sorry, missed your class yesterday. Had a doubt post going through video. Can action reasons and lookups be uploaded bulk? See, Mehra, it's not about action reasons, lookups. Every configuration in the system, we define divisions, we define locations, we define legal entities. Each and every configuration through HDL or spreadsheet, you can bulk upload. There is no limitation that we can only do with manual. But as such, first we are seeing manually. When we come to the technical sessions, the data migration part, then I will touch base to you with that HDL spreadsheets, how we can use for bulk uploading. And Dheeraj, can we?
I have one more doubt. Can I please ask that as well?
A bit louder, please. Hello.
Yeah. So actually, I have a requirement. Let's say I have a requirement in my lookup. In my personal information page, I have a field called qualification or something. And in that lookup, I'll be adding my master's, bachelor's, and so and so. And the last field would be others. And with that lookup, whenever I click others, can I have one more field opening up to mention what the other is? Such customization is possible in
We don't have that in lookups.
Okay.
That is what next question. Even Dheeraj was also asking the same question. In lookups, we cannot achieve that. But in flex fields, now what we are configuring, custom fields, in that we can achieve that. So client have to choose. If that is the requirement, you have to create custom field for that and create the values accordingly. So the moment you select one value to the field, you should able to capture extension values to that. That is what your question, right?
Yes, exactly.
In lookups, we cannot achieve. Even there is the same question what Mehra was asking you posted to me here. That we will see in tomorrow's session when we're configuring the flex fields. In lookups, we don't have that feasibility.
In descriptive flex field.
Yes, yes.
Got it.
And
Thank you.
Amar, is there a way to find the lookup name associated? As I told you, Amar, I think this question already answered. No need to discuss because manage common
Yeah, you
lookups
already
is
covered.
ideally used. Yeah. And how to change lookup type? How to change lookup type? See, lookup type we cannot change. That is a field Oracle delivered in the system, Rishikesh. Only codes we will work on. Field is Oracle delivered. We will be customizing the values what we want in the dropdown. We cannot change the lookup type anyway. I mean to say you're asking system user extensible. No, even that we cannot change. That is fixed for what fields, what type Oracle designated, whether it is a user defined, system defined, or extensible. We cannot change that lookup types from one field to another. And hey Kumar, some of the lookup code does not have an option to checkmark the enabled field. Why would that be? See, Arvind, that basically country to country. Some of the values are not Oracle given openly available for every country. So in lookups also we have some additional task with respective to country. If I go to manage person lookup, manage person lookups for US, manage person lookup for France, like that we have. Those values, if you go to those respective country tasks, you can able to find them editable. Here it won't show. And how can you find the list of tags? Mahesh, this already answered in the class. In the geographies task, we have to go. You have to find the country codes from there. And Satish, is it possible to manage lookup values per specific page without impacting the other pages? No. If you want that, Satish, you have to go with the attribute level customization through Sandbox, through Page Composer, you have to do that. But once you change the value in one of the screen, the other pages also have the same field. Everywhere it will resemble accordingly. And how can we create new task and associate the lookup to the task? New task. What is the question here? How can we create new task? I didn't get this question, Mahesh. How can you create new task and associate the lookup to that task? What is this?
Yeah, if I have any, I want to create a new task like legal address. I mean, any other.
You will not create that. These all are the configurations Oracle given. You cannot create your own custom configuration in the system. That is not.
If I want to create any other new lookups and associate that lookup to the
existing fields.
Yeah.
Lookup means it's not a field. Already field Oracle delivered. Only values you are defining. Create the value, go to the lookup field and assign that value to that.
Okay, make it as drop down, right?
Correct. And manage lookup works even on flex fields. For flex fields, we have a separate topic, Anik, something called value set. Here I told you, right? I want a field with list of drop-down values. For flex fields, Oracle given a separate concept called value set. Lookups are only for Oracle seeded fields. Okay. And Kumar, 25.
No, I have a query
next
here,
month. Yes, Bharat, next month, April, we will get the deployment of 25B. 1 second, I'm coming and I want to understand backend side how it add a custom field, will add a new column in the table. Obviously, whenever we're working on a DFFs, we have a separate table for DFFs. The column will be added. Column in the sense, column is already available. Oracle will give the standard attributable columns in that table. We will map whatever the field we are creating to that respective column in the table. We will map whether it should store in attribute 1, attribute 2, like that. See, you are coming up next the topic when we are going to discuss, you will understand all this. And okay. Drop down values, we have the option look. 1 second, Tim, just let me go through it, come back. Only drop down values, we have the option lookup. Yes, lookups means the list of drop down values, Srinivaslu. Is there any other area that drop down? No. Only lookup. Yes, understand, sir. Is there any way to remove default value in the field search to be removed? Default value in the field search to be removed. See, if at all, if it is a user-defined lookup values, Sanjay, you can able to delete them. And do you have any reference document for the task to practice? What is the difference document? This is the Excel sheet, Vamsi. This one shared to every one of you, right? Every day, whatever the configurations that we have to do, this is the sheet you have to use every day, even in the projects when you are working on. Yes, now let me come with the question. There's someone asking me, please, team.
Yeah, Kumar. So basically, now while we're defining these lookups and all those things, if a client wants to rename the names, I mean, as you mentioned, personal address, there are some, it's not personal address, some marital status, and it is having some problem. If marital status client wants to rename it to some other thing,
We can
so
do
can
that. We have something called user interface text concept. In our sandbox, we have something like that. Marital status, you want to rename with something like just marriage or something differently you want. You can do that. We have something called user interface text concept is there where you can rename the standard Oracle delivered fields in the system.
Sorry, is that field label you're saying, sir? Something
Label, that's what.
Okay, label. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, right, team, I'll conclude here for today. Let's join back tomorrow and we will continue, team. Thank you, everyone.